Salve, salve galerinha, seja todos bem-vindos com mais uma gameplay. Quem puder já deixa aquele like para fortalecer. Queria agradecer toda a família do Compartilha YouTube que ajuda demais, deixando o like, se inscrevendo, deixando os comentários. Muito obrigado pela força de vocês. Lembrando também que a gente faz live todos os dias no canal da Mix e na Twitch. O link está na descrição. Quem quiser visitar, só basta vocês clicar e fazer parte da família. Então, vamos que vamos, partiu para mais uma gameplay. Quem puder compartilha, beleza família?
Oh, I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
Oh, she is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Mr. Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who. Are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window. Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
The police, they don't believe me. What do you mean, sir?
Nothing. I was digressing. And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job. But this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Strange? In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up.
What were you thinking? You and your father are both at risk. You should have come to me much earlier.
I was afraid. I ain't got no family, and I've got no other place to go. If our landlord finds out that Father left me, he'll throw me out on the street.
Tom, you've been very resourceful. We shall be discreet.
If only my mother was still here.
Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street, the first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
My archive.
Poor child. Holmes, you should help him. We need to help Tom find his father, Holmes.
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful. These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk. Whitechapel High Street. North Street.
Tis our home, Mr. Holmes. Please, sir, find my father. I hope you'll find my father soon.
Ah, so that's why you came to see me. Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance. Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup. A clever concoction for somebody with apparent... Hurst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security.
My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like.
I'm sorry.
The roof leaks all the time.
George Hurst's work was varied. He was evidently a hard-working and valuable hand. Old clothes, soiled and worn. The old Tabard pub, North Street. Glue. Probably taken from a wall. It's too dark. I can't see anything. Well, I can see the preparations for... Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance.
I hope you'll find my father soon.
Just some old things. Just some old things. A leather satchel, what's in it? The old Tabard pub? Did you hear anything about it from your father, Tom?
My father's a regular, but he's not a drinker, sir. It's close by on North Street. Please, sir, find my father.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need to earwig to find out who is offering this.
The longer the picket line, the shorter the strike.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here. There's no one to eavesdrop on from here. There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson.
The child labour law sent your kids to school instead of the coal mine.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here. There's no one to eavesdrop on from here. There's no one to eavesdrop.
No. That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
So, the man I'm looking for has whiskers and never drinks alcohol.
Bosses beware. When we're screwed, we multiply.
This must be the man that I'm looking for. Interesting. A missing person. I should find out more.
Bosses beware. When we're screwed, we multiply.
You see that gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere. I couldn't pay the rent last week.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheap.
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs. I can't even remember what...
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to work down the sewers. He's only 7.
What are you waiting for?
Ah, boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
Take a brush and get in there. Stupid kid.
Who do we have here? Get him!
Stop crying and get to work.
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous. Please, you don't have to beat him.
Go on then.
He's still here, that's a relief. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
Oi, what are you doing in my garden?
Look at that crawling rat.
I know that boy. He shoot. Hey, Jim. Can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes.
Hurry up.
Did you fall asleep? This could be useful.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm still learning.
At last, the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm praying it doesn't get cold again. I've no money for coal.
I can't lose him now.
Well, first of all,